President Donald Trump is lashing out after the U.S. Supreme Court refused to hear his appeal in the Carroll case, leaving intact the jury's finding that held him liable for sexual abuse and ordered him to pay millions in damages. The president reacted furiously on Truth Social on Monday, calling the entire case fake and insisting the Supreme Court's decision was, quote, an injustice that cannot be allowed to stand. Trump claimed he had never met Carroll, arguing that a decades-old celebrity photograph of the two standing in a public receiving line alongside Carroll's husband did not prove they knew each other. He also vowed to continue fighting what he described as the weaponization of the legal system and what he called lawfare. Trump went even further, claiming the case was really against the United States of America and everything it stands for. He also argued that New York lawmakers temporarily changed state law specifically to target him. That was a reference to New York's Adult Survivors Act. The law created a one-year window allowing adults to file civil lawsuits over alleged sexual offenses, even if the normal statute of limitations had already expired. According to Trump, quote, it was tailor-made to wrongfully nab him. The legal battle dates back to allegations made by writer Carroll. Carroll claimed Trump sexually assaulted her inside a New York department store dressing room during the mid-1990s. Trump has repeatedly denied those allegations. After Carroll described the alleged assault in her memoir, Trump publicly accused her of lying to sell books and gain publicity. He also claimed she was not his type. Those comments led Carroll to sue him for defamation. Later, under New York's Adult Survivors Act, Carroll filed a second lawsuit, accusing Trump of battery and defamation. In 2023, a jury found Trump liable for sexual abuse and awarded Carroll $5 million in damages. A separate jury later ordered Trump to pay an additional $83.3 million in damages for defamation after concluding he continued attacking Carroll publicly. Trump, now, after the Supreme Court declined to hear Trump's latest appeal, those verdicts remain in place. And while Trump insists he will continue fighting the rulings, the nation's highest court has chosen not to intervene. The Supreme Court's decision comes as another woman has come forward with disturbing details about her previous allegations against Trump. Former beauty queen Beatrice Carroll has now detailed what she claims happened inside a New York hotel room during an alleged encounter with the future president, including what she describes as a chilling warning she says came afterward. President Trump is facing explosive new allegations after a former European beauty queen claimed the president not only allegedly groped her decades ago, but also threatened her afterward with a chilling warning. According to an exclusive interview with Punch-Up, former Miss Switzerland contestant Beatrice Carroll says Trump warned her that, quote, bad things can happen if you speak out. Now 55 years old, Carroll says she's received repeated threats ever since publicly accusing the president. But despite that, she insists she refuses to back down. According to Carroll, she stood up to the American president to save lives, and she says this is her truth and she will not be silenced. Carroll first went public in October 2024. She alleged that back in 1993, when she was just 23 years old working as a banking executive and part-time model, Trump, then 47, invited her to his Donald J. Trump American Dream pageant in New York. She claims one of Trump's aides later approached her and asked if she would join him for what was described as a private meeting. Instead, she says, she was taken to a suite at New York's Plaza Hotel. According to Carroll, that's where everything changed. She alleges Trump suddenly jumped on her, kissed her, and tried to pull up her dress. She says he grabbed and touched her body wherever he could. Carroll describes the alleged encounter as violent, quick, and intense. She says she screamed for help, but no one came. And according to her account, the encounter only ended after she managed to calm Trump down and talk him out of continuing. But she says it wasn't over. Carroll claims Trump then warned her to stay silent. According to her interview, he allegedly told her, quote, "Otherwise bad things can happen." She says she interpreted those words as a direct threat. Carroll also claims Epstein approached her that same day. According to her account, Epstein introduced himself as Dawn's best friend before allegedly telling her she was supposed to be his prey. Speaking previously to Swiss outlet NZZ, Carroll described the experience as, quote, "a horror show." Her allegations later prompted author Michael Wolff to release portions of roughly 100 hours of interviews he conducted with Epstein. Those recordings included Epstein describing himself as Trump's closest friend. Last December, Carroll was also among several women whose allegations appeared in a New York Times investigation. She is now one of at least 28 women who have accused Trump of sexual misconduct. This includes writer E. Jean Carroll, whose sexual abuse claims a New York jury found credible. The Supreme Court rejected his push to throw out that jury's finding on Monday. Trump has repeatedly denied all allegations and has described them as completely false. The White House has also defended the president. Carroll says speaking publicly has come at a price. She claims she's received repeated threats since going public. One AI-generated voice message allegedly warned her, quote, "We know where you are, and we will get you." The message reportedly arrived around the time of Virginia Giuffre's death back in April 2025. Despite that, Carroll says she's moving forward with a book about her experiences, which she says is currently with lawyers ahead of publication, and she believes more women will soon come forward. And these latest allegations come as Donald Trump is once again facing renewed scrutiny over his past ties to Epstein, including a viral moment at the Kennedy Center where comedian Whitney Cummings stunned the audience with a brutal 6-word Epstein joke aimed directly at the president.